Brooklyn. Sun's hitting the bridge, our train's running late, but we don't care what it is, cause the Brew Crew's on with the mug in hand, steam rising up like we planned. Traffic on the BQE, we got jokes for days, headlines, hot takes, and the Yanks last play. If your morning's cold with the heat you need, pour it strong. This is Brooklyn Cafe. We don't just talk, we explain the game. We don't just play, we create the flame. From Bedford to Bay Ridge, we know your name. This is more than radio. It's Brooklyn Cafe in the AM, with the Brew Crew bringing energy. News you need, laughs guaranteed. Coffee strong, conversation free. We create it, we debate it, we celebrate it loud. From the first light to the office crowd. Wake up right, feel the hype. It's Brooklyn Cafe, powered by the Brew Crew. 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 Who broke the news? That was us at 8. Who made you spit coffee? Same crew, same day. We explain the stocks, the streets, the schools, then flip the script with the morning's rules. Call our online priest as a dog can sing. We'll put him on air. That's the Brew Crew thing. Creations, conversations, no hesitation. This ain't just a show, it's a Brooklyn sensation. We don't just chat, we investigate. We don't just spin, we elevate. Five bros listening, don't you be late. This is more than radio. It's Brooklyn Cafe in the AM, with the Brew Crew bringing energy. News you need, laughs guaranteed. Coffee strong, conversation free. We create it, we debate it, we celebrate it loud. From the first light to the office crowd. Wake up right, feel the hype. It's Brooklyn Cafe, powered by the Brew Crew. 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 C-R-E-W, hey! C-R-E-W, hey! Who's got the flavor? Brew Crew. Who runs the morning? Brew Crew. Brooklyn Cafe every day. We explain the stocks, the streets, the schools, then flip the script with the morning's rules.
Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
To feel-good stories and messages of hope.
a few jokes and live calling,
Highlighting local businesses.
discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our Brew Crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Here is a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
The Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Welcome to the morning show. Boy, they're rushing us through. You got to get on set. See, they start without you. I didn't even turn on the TV.
You've left me speechless this morning.
Why?
Why? Because so many things that are not publishable on air. Anyway, morning everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Good to see you.
Wow, she talks.
I didn't really get a chance to see you. You're coming out of your shell.
Yeah.
You're
Look
speaking.
at her.
Yeah, I'm forcing her to.
Why'd you take a gummy?
No.
Buzz yourself, please. Oh my gosh.
Wow, look at you.
You had a good day?
Yeah.
Having a good week? Thank you. What's
going
happening,
on?
Joella?
What's happening?
I've been editing videos mainly. I edited a video for the Arts and Business Council that's done. So I was gonna check that out and see how she likes it.
Where's your mic?
Right in front of
Oh,
her.
it's right in front of me.
You're going to turn it towards you.
Oh, this one is mine? Okay. Yeah.
Are they on? Do we have sound?
Yeah, we have sound.
Message of the day, audio. We're going to be learning audio and audio.
That's some of the message of the day. Don't start there. Okay, so let me ask you a question. What does streaming mean to you?
Streaming is like, honestly, being able to access anything on like your phone or in a digital media on like really close to you. So like you stream music, you stream movies, videos, and it's all like on your phone in close reach.
Okay, so what's the difference between NBC and ABC?
The companies.
And streaming.
Well, the companies have streaming platforms.
They do now.
They do now.
They didn't before.
They did not.
And they used to preach against it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is why I asked, what does streaming mean in the real world? Because streaming has changed in definition. Mm-hmm. You see, people, when you stream and you have what you just saw, Dawn fixing the camera, because the camera is not put in position, before you start a show, that should be set. You should have somebody sit in the chair and set the camera. You shouldn't just go on the assumption that whoever sits there is going to fit the frame. That's what streaming is. Streaming is not NBC, because NBC, they tape things, cut them up, and get it done, and sometimes they have to reshoot it. That's the perfect science. Streaming is not the perfect science. So when I started streaming 20 years ago, and there was no Facebook or anything else, people didn't understand what streaming meant. Today, because of this phone thing, everybody thinks they're a streamer.
Yeah, but nobody streams live anymore. Everyone edits and then streams it out.
Stream live.
No,
They stream live.
There's
You
like
think?
this big thing of IRL streaming.
Which is what?
In real life streaming, like they go and they stream
IRL.
They stream their daily lives.
IRL.
Interesting.
I gotta tell you, when I started streaming, I went to Major League Baseball and the NFL, and they said nobody watches sports on your phone, and they laughed at me. Everybody laughed because there was no such thing as streaming. There was no. What do you mean you're gonna watch real life situation? Who wants to see that? Who wants to go to radio shows and watch the host, like, watch them become fools? Nobody wants to see that.
And nowadays people go to Twitch and then they just pay people just for doing silly things.
And on Twitch, you're able to take somebody else's material and use it.
Yeah, you can react to stuff on Twitch.
That's right, which is unbelievable. But back in the day, streaming meant just fooling around. It was a hobby. Nowadays, it's the poor man's way of doing ABC and NBC. That's what it comes down to. But the reason I bring this up is because if you're going to write to me and you're going to criticize my gang or me, then you put your money where your mouth is and you show me how you do what you do, and we'll be all even. But if you don't understand that this is a teaching and learning institution, don't write to me. Seriously. Because all you're going to do is aggravate me. And if you aggravate me, then we're going to go to war. And I don't want to go to war. It doesn't pay for that. You don't understand what happens in this house. You don't understand what goes on in here. There's a lot of moving parts. Are they getting better at it? Damn right. And I have the numbers to show it. Yeah, I got to bring it up. Because it irritates me for people in this business who think they know what they're doing to criticize anybody else. And it ain't right. It's not right. My doors are always open. You want to come see me? Come on down. Show me. Show me how it's done.
Morning.
20 years of doing it. Look at you. You're only 15 minutes later. Sit over here. I want to see your beautiful face. And how you doing?
Good.
This is a man who came when we started. He didn't know anything about streaming, right? He didn't know anything about streaming.
Salad, if she wants to.
Yeah, go. You need a haircut. So I just bring that up because Make it closer to you. People have a tendency of saying things that are just out of pocket. It just makes no sense. And then that pushes you back in your pursuit of a career. And you can't let that happen. And I ain't running from nobody. I'm not hiding from nobody. I'm not changing. I ain't doing that. What got us here, for you and me 10 years, what got us here was by being honest to them. And I'm not going to change that for anybody. I'm not. We make mistakes. We man up. Right? We man up and do what we got to do. And whatever comes, comes. Mm-hmm. Simple. You know, we ain't afraid of nobody. Shit, do we make mistakes? 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 2 is 4. Yeah. 4 and 4 is 7. Which of that line do you remember more than anything else?
The mistake.
The mistake. And that's what they tend to do. Because that ain't the way life should be. And there's a lesson that those that criticize can learn. What do they say? Only the guilty say I'm innocent. Simple. So when they ask you, or they criticize you, ask them if they understand. Do you understand what streaming means? Do you understand how this works? It's not supposed to be the perfect science. It's not. The takes are funny. Streaming shows reality. You know, reality TV became huge because they show people being people. Now you got, what do you call it? Real life?
IRL streaming. Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna tell you.
You like watching that?
I don't really watch IRL streamers that much, but it is a huge niche on Twitch and Kick.
I think Tammy does that.
Kick is green Twitch, where it's like the wild, wild west version of Twitch where you can say anything. And
Twitch.
Sal, is that true?
Yeah.
You think that's funny?
I feel like that's a pretty accurate comparison between the two.
Do you watch it?
I don't. I used to watch Twitch streams back in the day, but I'm not anymore, really.
I can tell you, we're on Twitch, and we do it for a different reason, which shall remain nameless, but we do it for a very business reason. And then Twitch is a lot of fun to play with. But if you're going to make a living on Twitch, man, you better be good. Just like if you're going to make a living on YouTube, you better be good. Because there's a lot of things that go into play. You know, that you hear the news. Remember that meeting we had 2 days ago?
Yeah, I heard you talking about it.
Did you hear about the number? 30,000?
No, I didn't.
Engagement? 30,000.
I heard of that.
What do you think about that?
That's the engagement we're getting?
That's engagement in one night.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? That day we had the meeting, and we said we were all going to do something. We wanted to get on other platforms and everything. 30,000. I'll show you the number. In engagement. In one night.
That's sick.
Sick. That's a good one.
My nephew makes a living on one of these platforms. He does these battles, and just whatever he's doing in his
DJ?
life. No. Like, what are the battles? Is it like TikTok battles or Facebook Live battles or
TikTok
something?
battles.
Oh, yeah, you can do TikTok.
The amount of money he is making doing this, my brother is like, I don't.
But you
I
got to
don't
be
even
good.
understand it.
You got to be good to do it.
But I don't know what you're good at.
Well, if you go up against...
He's good looking. He's incredibly
Yeah,
handsome.
but if he goes up against a beautiful, delicious woman, I like to see who wins that battle. Because it's all a popularity contest.
Is he doing like Mog battles? What is he doing?
What's a Mog battle? What's a Mog battle?
That person.
Do you keep it close on?
Two attractive
Yes.
people going against each other to see who's more attractive.
Yes.
Could
That's
be.
what he's doing?
It
That's
could
what
be.
he's
I
doing.
don't know. It could be.
Because he's a good-looking guy.
He's a good-looking guy.
But
He's a singer and a musician.
But I wouldn't vote for him. There was a female in there. I don't care. I don't care. I'm voting for her. That's it.
But he makes a nice living doing this.
Now, would you vote for him or for her? Off the bat, without even knowing them.
Probably the girl.
Really?
Honestly.
Okay. That's
Because,
good.
like, 90% of the time.
Oh, there you go. What about
Women are better
you? What about you?
Women
Simon
are better
Badali?
looking. Freddie will agree with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Men are horrible. I don't know how women date them. What would you? Who you vote? Women or the man? Without knowing them.
I mean, probably the woman.
The woman. See, now you're talking like a guy.
So how do we find them? Like, could I find him if I look him up on
Look
something?
up his name.
Yeah, you have to look up his username and you'd be able to find it.
And if you follow him,
yeah,
you get invited, right?
yeah, you get to see when he goes live, so you would be able to hop in the live.
Wow, that might be scary.
I got so many.
You might have me blocked. Like, who wants their aunt watching this?
Why? He can't block you.
I don't know. I'll have to check it out.
It's funny because on TikTok, I know people from the day, and they're on TikTok, and when you tap in, because you have to tap into the live, all of a sudden you go, they say, "Hey, hi, Freddie." I go, "Oh, I didn't want anybody to know I was in here," because they remember me.
Yeah. What happened?
What are you doing?
You gotta tighten the screw.
You know how to tighten that?
It was the camera was just blocking the microphone was blocking his face.
That's okay. Who wants to see his face anyway?
You know the beautiful.
Now you have to.
Now you have a limp mic.
Now you have a limp mic. Now you have to bring the mic in over here. That's it, and bring it to the inside. I mean these mics they have a cone, so it's okay. You're fine.
So let's say hi to Sal. Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us about you.
I'm 19 years old. I am.
You're 19?
Yes.
You're a freshman?
I will be going to my second year of college.
Wow, that's pretty good.
But you already have your AA.
Yeah, I graduated with an IB diploma, so I got a lot of my college credits when I graduated. I'm starting at FAU in marketing, and my ultimate goal in life is to manage a production company or
good for you,
or work for one.
My condolences.
I know the people. I've worked around them for the past 4 or 5 years. I love that place. I love theaters, and
so where are you working now?
I'm working at the Duncan Theater on at Palm Beach State Lake Worth campus. I'm part of their back of house technical run crew.
They moved the stages.
You probably know my sister then. She does the chorus thing.
Oh.
What's her name?
Angelina Mueller.
Oh, I think I know who she is. I've seen her around.
Does she look like him?
I don't know.
Can she sing?
We met your sister. Same color. Okay.
Can she sing?
She has colored hair.
She has colored hair.
Purple.
We met her at the beach party. Remember? Yeah, you brought your sister to the beach party.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
I did. Yes.
Oh, she's the.
So what about production? Do you want to manage? It's not an easy business.
It's not. I know. I've talked with my manager a few times about it. She'd come into the office complaining, well, because it's a hard thing. There's a lot of moving parts, especially when you have to deal with obviously the renters who are renting out the space, especially because they share the space with the school. I feel like it's another aspect of it just kind of tacked onto it. You don't have to just worry about the renters, you have to worry about having the space available for graduations and school events. And then I know obviously she has to manage our TD, our technical director, for any parts that they need. But then, and because it's a system within the within all the colleges, it's she's doing so much, and it's just, I kind of want to put myself, I want to be the person that holds.
Well, it's a usable space, correct? People rent it out to usable space.
Yes,
and you have to change the decks. You have to change the stage for every usable piece.
We have to set up the stage.
Is it movable parts, or is it set up one and done, and then you go to the next one?
Our stage stays the same, but we have to change all the rigging.
Parts.
And we have to for a lot of the theater shows, they have backdrops, so you have to install those, and then you have to obviously cue all the lights, because lights for a corporate conference or whatever is different than a production of Beetlejuice Jr.
Do they have preset packages so you know how to set up what, or is it done?
No, we our TD does it with whatever their company.
So she'll give you the instructions of what she wants done.
Yeah, normally the process, from what I've seen at least, is once the renters are coming in for their day of either day of or week of operations, they come in, they talk to our TD, tell them this is what we want to do. Sometimes they have files offloaded and for us to plug in. Sometimes they don't, but they give us the their vision, their direction, and we try to create it to the best of the best of our abilities, and we run the show to make sure all the talent, all of our crew and front of house runs all smoothly together.
Oh, Jesus, it sounds like something you do every day.
I like that she says to the best of our abilities.
Of course, you
And
can only do the best.
There's a lot of stuff that's out of our control sometimes. Sometimes talent gets sick or can't make it till like 20 minutes before call time. I mean, before like actual show time sometimes. And so you can't account for that stuff. That's life. And that's the beauty of live art. And
she sounds like you.
And it's
Live
just
art. So you're doing art streaming.
You got one shot at everything. Maybe two if you're lucky, and you go at it. You live your life day by day, and I feel like that's a great philosophy.
And you like that?
I do. I like the moving parts, but I need a little bit more of a practical aspect to latch on to for me personally.
There is a TV studio in New York City. I can't remember. It's something media, and they do they don't do live television, they do tape television. Mm-hmm. So we had a 3-hour show from Boston. We were controlling it from here and putting it live in New York City. And we argued with them for 3 weeks because they didn't want live, they wanted tape, because television is not live unless it's a sporting event.
Yeah.
And we said to them, we can handle it. And for 3 years, we never had a breakdown. And we did it. That was Jeff Santos. And he was live in New York City. And we were the only company. And if you talk to any executive on television, they won't believe you because everything is taped. Live production, though, there's the challenge. Mm-hmm. You know, you have to think on your feet. They give you an element that doesn't work. You have to size it up. You know, don't just put up an element that doesn't work. You got to sort of figure it out. You got to fix it. You got to make it right. And then comes the shower of, wow, that didn't work. That didn't work because it doesn't always work.
Yeah, the problem is when you get more, it doesn't work than it does work, and that's when the problem comes in on the business side.
Before I met you and I did all of this by myself, a lot of times it didn't work, but nobody knew the difference because nobody has seen it before.
True, it wasn't a thing. Abdullah, you can come sit here.
It's Abdullah.
It's Abdullah. He's here with his coffee, which means he's awake.
Oh God, help us.
Fonzie, how you doing?
Went through a tough time yesterday, but I'm doing pretty good so far.
You're doing good today.
No, go around and grab the mic.
Today's a new day. It's what they told us yesterday. For those of you that saw the show, heard the show, maybe we should replay that show. Maybe we should put those pieces together about finding joy in every moment, finding happiness when you can, even if it's in the birds singing, that today's a new day, that the sun came up, that you're all here, that we get to meet a new friend.
Boy, you sound like a play. One flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Pretty much that would be it.
No, that's what I was.
That's the only way to get through. It's the only way to get through today is to be like.
You like it?
Did you see me there? One flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, but that was a pretty good movie.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Did you get to work on that video I asked you to work on?
Yes, actually. I actually stayed up working on it. It's, I think I sent it we transferred around I think it was around 11 or 12.
All right, I'm going to listen to it.
How'd it come out?
Actually, pretty good.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was actually, it came out. The only thing I had to do, I just had to normalize your audio. That was really it. It really...
You know, one of the things that separate us from other people is that our podcasts, most of them, are on real radio. And some of the shows, like for Jeff, are on real radio. And this is a different sound.
It was the All County show you did?
No, it was the thing with it was the Thursday show that I fixed for Dr.
Yeah, that's the Old County show.
Dr. Rosa with me and Dr. Rosa?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the thing that I fixed.
That's tonight.
That's tonight at 7:30.
That's tonight at 7:30.
On diabetes and education and lifestyle changes. So thank you for fixing that.
You're welcome.
That's going to air tonight at 7.
Oh, wait, is that for radio?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I converted it was an MP4.
We need it for both, actually.
Okay.
It's going to stream and radio.
I want to listen to it before we convert anything.
Okay.
See, the difference between us and everyone else out there is we've got this guy. This guy is an audio master.
When he's drinking coffee. Otherwise, he's an
Otherwise,
audio
we count the head
sleeper.
nods.
He's like one of them smart guys that he overthinks it and falls asleep.
Well, we got a text this morning that said this summer was the summer of country music.
Yeah.
I mean, people have been saying
guys feel
for
that?
a while that like we're starting to see like country take over.
Are you feeling that?
No, not at all.
Not really, because I don't listen to country.
It's like country crossover, I think.
Don't you know? Have you guys heard the song for the coffee? The minute song that I created is all country.
You have one that's country, and then you have one that's a little Latin feel.
Yeah, but it's the country one is the one I'm talking about. I sent it out. People say, "Oh, you're doing country," because I did it. Because everybody's talking about, "Oh, we're now country."
People have been. I've heard a take that how before country started to take over. Like it used to be like hip hop. That used to be like the dominant genre of like. I heard people say like what country is doing to like hip hop and like rap is what rap did to like rock in the 90s and 2000s to rock. So I heard it take the reason why we're starting to see this country pop up on the charts is because of the fact that we're now Billboard is now doing data. It's now taking data from like a lot of rural areas that might have been where country is probably more naturally listened to. So
So they've changed where they're acquiring the data from?
Not changed, it's just that they're now adding more new data. The historic, it was just only within cities, but now they're including more rural areas where country may be listened to. So yeah, we're starting to see country, more I guess you could say more tastes being represented.
It's the panic button because AI now is on the table. So all of a sudden, your creativity is being washed down by a computer. So if you need a song done, AI will do it. So you got to come up with something that sounds different so that AI doesn't duplicate it. But what you don't understand is that the moment you publish it, AI is going to absorb it and change it, and all of a sudden you're behind the eight ball again. So you just got to constantly keep feeding it. Now, tonight's show at 7:30, not to do our own propaganda, but tonight's show at 8:30, that AI show, is an ingenious invention.
At 7:30.
At 7:30. It's ingenious what they are selling. Ingenious. Because they take your company and they feed all the statistics of your company, not the world. And that will tell you how to use AI to better you. And it will ask you to incorporate your ideas into it. So it's a sort of Fonzie type of deal where you get some creativity, some ideas, like the Spider-Man thing, and they're going to put you on a building using that video that you did is going to be on a building, and it's going to have different noises and sounds and everything else, but it's your creativity, and they're enhancing it just for this company. I think it's genius what this guy came up with. Genius.
That's tonight at 7:30.
But it's scary because in here we got a mind of creators. And these creators in here, they want to create and do things. And this machine now wants to duplicate what you do and enhance it. So you have to learn how to feed it and keep your Spider-Man deal in the front of that creation.
It's funny because someone sent me this morning a business card for their show.
I saw it.
Did I like that one?
No.
Or did I like the one that we created by hand? And then I got back, order the cards that you created. Because I think on first glance, AI looks wow.
It's wacky.
It's wacky. It's a lot of information. It's easy. But then when you look at really what a creative can put together with graphic design and proper placement and proper coloring to really get the feel for what you want, you go back to that.
See, the problem is that AI doesn't take the day off. The problem that
you got
AI
the same text?
Yeah. AI doesn't go to church on Fridays. AI doesn't take a day off because their stomach hurt. AI, it doesn't take a day off. It doesn't have any downside to it. If you pay for it, it stays there. Yeah.
Speaking of AI, it's been revealed that, some AI companies, in order to train their models, have literally been, buying entire, book collections, literally just, tearing off the pages to scan into the AI, which is effectively, destroying, the books in the process. And some of these books that, these AI companies are destroying are, rare books that have been, out of print for, years. So,
How
they
were they
bought the
destroying
book.
it?
They bought the
No,
book.
they literally tear the pages up.
And they
rip the
put it in.
pages up in order to scan them into the AI, which is like, that is a terrifying thing to think about. Like, because the destruction of like books, I don't think that is a terror, because books as a thing, they've been with us for like hundreds of years at this point, and I think it's like kind of terrifying because that means like they can now like lock information behind, and it's no longer like readily available to access to us. Like,
if somebody's tearing a page, they're an idiot. There is a machine now that you put it on the page and it scans it. And you don't have to do anything to the book but open it. And you don't have to tear it. You don't have to do none of that. None of it. All
But
you gotta
it's the
do
dumbing
is...
down of America. I went to D.C. last year, and I went to one of the libraries. I want to say Library of Congress, but maybe not. And they had a whole Thomas Jefferson exhibit of his book collection,
Right.
of a sample of his book collection.
Okay.
This man, whether you believe in his policies or politics or not, was so incredibly well read, no pun intended, educated, the amount of books, everything, you name the topic, makes me think of what he read, what he learned, the most learned of people.
he
And
learned
now,
multiple languages, Thomas Jefferson. I think he learned about four languages, I think.
you may agree, you have politics, whatever you think about him, but as a learned man of the way he could process information, now I can literally take something I want to buy on Amazon and something I want to buy on the internet and ask AI, compare these two items. You know what? It will tell you what they think is better for you based on what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to do any research. Forget going to the library and looking at the Dewey Decimal System. Forget anything.
You guys know what a Dewey Decimal
that
System
you actually
is?
have to pull a book off a shelf and turn the page.
For books in the library.
They're still
Microfiche.
using it?
Yeah, I think
Microfiche?
so.
Who no one has to do that anymore.
See, the problem is that they're saying that it's so convenient now to find information that we're no longer using our minds and body to search for it.
Right.
Brains are atrophying.
Yes.
People are saying that like we're actually in general, like taking the internet, but especially with the onset of AI, we're actually seeing like a new form of like illiteracy starting to form.
Yeah, true.
A new form, correct. It's funny.
Yeah.
We have a magazine that just went out. Amplify just went out.
Uh-huh.
And I always wanted to do something in print because I was brought up with the belief that morning should have newspaper in your hands, not on your phone. And I hate when I'm reading on the phone the news because I don't have a newspaper. Because most newspapers have gone belly
You
up.
like the touch of the paper.
Yes, because my fingers were talking to me. There used to be a commercial with the yellow pages that your fingers do the walking. I don't know if you guys remember
They
that.
probably don't even know what a yellow pages
I know what
is.
Yellow
It looks like
Pages
this.
Y'all seen the yellow
Right.
pages, but y'all haven't really touched the yellow pages.
Yeah, no, my parents did.
Well, there was the yellow pages, and you find everything in the world. If you were in the yellow pages, you were somebody.
If you're in the white pages. And then it was, how could you get yourself out of, remember looking for yourself in the phone book?
And then you couldn't get yourself out. But the object of the game is that I grew up learning to work for something. John F. Kennedy, his grandfather, always said, go to the library when your kid asks you a question, open a book, even though you know the answer, and look in a book and give him the answer like you looked it up. Because his idea was to get up, go to the library, open the book. All of this made John F. Kennedy and his brothers want to do more in life. But you have to understand, you got to carry the game here. You know how brains are shrinking. You know it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to understand, okay, if the brains are shrinking, what do we do to change that?
Yeah, you just can't be reliant upon AI. You have to use it as like an additional source. You can't use it as your main source. Because even sometimes the AI will be wrong. Like I was talking to it about something
Russell, switch the
that
camera. Thank you.
that I knew a lot about. And that's the only reason that I knew why the AI was wrong. Because it was saying something, I was like, no, that's not correct. And then when I corrected it, it was like, oh, you got me. I was wrong. And then it gave me the correct answer. So,
I asked it to try to buy one myself. It was pretty impressive. None of those things I did. But it could have been believable to somebody else. I spoke about this in women empowerment. I was a presenter here. Totally could have been believable. Not even a thing.
Well, if you look at what's happening in Major League Baseball now, you can actually get 2 calls to overturn a ball or a strike, right? You would think that you miss so many calls, it would be lopsided in the A, because that's an AI concept. It's actually even. 50-50. 50 right, 50 wrong, which is what it was when we started. The only thing is, it gives you the availability in a big moment of a game to get a strike overturned and maybe save the game.
Now, there are benefits to it, but I do think it's dumbing down of America.
Wait, they're using AI in baseball now?
Yes, balls and strikes.
How can you use AI in sport? I am confused about, like, how?
Because the AI has a box from the center field camera, and they can tell you when it hits the box. It only has to touch the box. When we were growing up playing pitching in, we used to do a white box with chalk. And when there was an argument, you looked at the ball. If it had a mark, it was a strike. If it didn't, it was a ball. They're doing that concept now. So these major league $1 million players get to tap their head and argue the call.
So
if it's a strike.
AI to argue.
That's right. That's right.
That's.
Now, let me ask you a question, because you're a creator. Suppose you're an umpire. Do you feel that you're
an umpire
undermining your authority on the field as an umpire in your play calling? Because now you call a ball or a strike, you call a strike that's a ball, and they get to overturn it.
That does feel like undermining. I feel like in the terms of like sports, like whoever is like, I guess like the mediator kind of like person, those person should be in charge of, like, you know, having like a computer that doesn't feel right. No, I'm not thinking that, you know, obviously, like, maybe humans can be flawed, but like I feel like with like a human, it's more likely to be like, you know, consistent, you know, like it's more the 5 person, you know, who, you know, sticks to the rules and enforcing, compared to like an AI. Like, yeah, I feel like you never.
All right, what do you guys think? You're in theater, you're in community, you're in face to face. What do you guys, are you using AI for anything in the theaters?
We're not, thankfully.
You're not.
But I know it's a big thing in a lot of production companies now that they're skimping out. Well, it's kind of like they'll use AI to actualize their things. They'll use, a lot of people will use AI to generate their final drafts for sketches.
What about on stage? What about, do you do any green screening?
We don't, because it's all live and just in.
Oh, and
in
then
the
like
moment.
actual theater plays and stuff. You know, stage plays. I that's like another thing I can't really imagine AI, because the thing is, it's not like just a post production kind of thing. It's all live. The thing with, like, you know, stage shows, there has to be since it all has to be live, there has to be a inherent suspension of disbelief.
Well, we use green screening here, even though we do live productions for a background. And there is equipment now that will allow you to, so let's say that I'm interviewing you and you're in Hawaii. And normally what you do is a 2-shot, right? I'm in one place, you're in the other. They have technology right now that you and me will be in the same studio here. It will appear like you're here and I'm talking to you just like this, even though you're in Hawaii with 1 shot.
But it's different, because between her and him, there's technology. With what you do, there is nothing. There is no fourth wall, right? It's between you and me. There is nothing. It's just space.
Stage play, if anything, those are like, in my opinion, are like the things that should be like immune to AI, since it's all live. The only thing I can imagine AI being used for is like being used to write the scripts, but which, like, I imagine. You know, it's a thing whenever everybody sees something like poorly written out, they use like this was written by AI as an insult now.
You know, what we should do is do a play about AI.
We're in the middle of doing 2 movies.
No, that's
but
so what?
Let's add a play in there.
Well, she's on vacation until she comes back. We do a play about AI and the plus and minuses of it. We make it a comedy. You know, like you tell the word. You say it a word that has double meaning and it does the opposite thing of what you wanted to do, things like that. We should do that just to enhance and teach people. Because I had this conversation last night with Sarah about AI. And the way people think about what's out there, because other people manipulate it a certain way, they think it's for them.
But
It's
imagine
not.
if you and I changed our chats. You used mine and I used yours. We'd probably get totally different answers.
What do you mean chats?
Our chat GPTs. Because it learns you. It learns your own cues. So if
It has
someone
that-
switched.
It has that like memory saving feature, so it like.
Except for pictures.
Yeah.
Sucks on pictures.
Yeah, I've been asked to have you please stop doing our picture in that.
That's okay. They
I've
can
been
ask.
asked to please stop putting our pictures there because it doesn't look like us by the time they're done.
I
which
have to
might
do
be
it
a good
over and
thing.
over again. Okay, so just take it easy.
And revamping it until it's
It doesn't even
not-
look like you.
doesn't look like
No, actually, it's the other way around. The more you revamp it, the better it looks like you.
That's
I
why
gotta
you
tell you,
ask for them to revamp it.
I do.
If you like,
You have to be specific.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I do. But you know something? I ain't gonna stop because if they're looking at it, that's all I care. They're looking at it. Like I did the dolls. Everybody wants an action
The
figure.
chippies?
No, the action
No,
figures.
the action figure photos that he.
The photos. I got Faith Washington got one. I got people. They want them. So when you invite you to the show, I'm gonna make you an action figure. Because
have a
that
3D
doesn't have to
printer?
look, huh?
Do you have a 3D printer to make them?
No, I wish I did.
Could you?
Yeah, you could
I
probably
don't have one.
scan it.
You have one?
You just need. No, I said I don't have one.
So if
but
we had a 3D printer, we could put that picture in a 3D printer and it would
And make
print?
a doll?
not exactly. You need like a 3-dimensional.
Yeah, 3D printer. Like they did with the.
Yeah, I, mean,
No, I
I
mean,
think
like-
you need like a 3D render. Like
Yes.
you have to have somebody like model.
Like a software that can
the-
model it.
Those dogs that we got.
But they must have a 3D. You couldn't put a 2D image in to get a 3D
No.
print,
No.
You
right?
have to do
You need it at depth.
Wait a minute. The guy from the
Yeah, but
store.
your image has to be
So we make it 3D.
a 3D image. So the
Oh, you
chippies
know,
would have
it's
to be.
3D.
Yeah.
They could do it.
Well, I'm gonna be in class for 3D modeling next semester.
Oh, you don't do it yet? Anybody here do 3D? Anybody
going
here
to.
do 3D modeling?
I mean, I took a class of that.
And you should be able to do it.
I bet Jamie does.
Jamie probably does. We're gonna get a 3D printer.
We could. Where
Wow.
would we put it though?
I'm gonna tell you something. I put it. I throw everything out and put it in there. If you do it, I warn you now. We're gonna need a lot of 3D material because the dolls are
You would have
exploding
dolls everywhere. Can
everywhere.
you imagine, Freddie? There'd be like little creepy dolls. This place would really come to life like
They're not
Toy Story.
creepy. Don't
At the
say
end of the
Freddie,
day,
stop.
can you imagine we go
Stop.
home and all these dolls are running around the studio?
Stop.
It's like a little Freddie,
Stop.
a little Dawn,
They're
a little
not,
Fonzie.
They're not creepy.
You know they
They're
made a horror
figures.
movie about
They're
that.
adorable, but they are going to come to life when we go home.
You know they made a horror movie about that.
Okay.
That
please
would be our
stop.
that would be our
let's
life.
just think Toy Story for a moment. Okay.
Fonzie,
Why
Fonzie,
not
don't,
a puppet master?
don't,
Please,
Oh yeah, with a puppet
Fonzie,
master.
don't listen to her.
Hey,
Don't
you
listen
ever
to
seen
her.
Tales of the Hood when the dolls came back to
No,
life?
I saw Tales of the Crypt.
Yeah, no, Tales of the Hood.
I heard about Tales of the Hood. Wasn't Sam Jackson in that one? He was like
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
First of all, you're missing the point because eventually the doll thing will die down. What I'm saying is, I want you to look around your life right now. Make a circle around your life and tell me who's doing that. In any business, any family member, anybody, I don't care who it is. You tell me who's doing it. Go ahead, I'm waiting.
You could probably put a 2D image into an
Time
AI
out.
platform and get a 3D
Time
render.
out. Time out.
Yeah,
And then
Whoever told you to stop doing that, I want to know seriously. Do you know anybody who's doing that? Seriously,
Telling us to stop.
we're
No.
putting dolls around the studio.
making that idea, making a doll, not putting about the studio, just making the concept, the idea. I won't forget about physicality of that idea. Do you know anybody who's doing it?
Personally,
Nobody. Nobody's doing it. No, you know how I know? Because they criticize it. Because they didn't think of it first. It's like a guy. A guy can't give birth. Did you know that? Men can't give birth. So we're jealous of women who can.
Why?
Did you know that?
That's
You know.
And every man will deny
She
it.
says yes. You think that's true,
I
Joella?
mean, to an extent, I feel like there is some jealousy that people can't like have to rely on somebody else.
Who
to
gets
bring
paid
the
more, men or
child
women?
to Men,
Who does a better job, men or women?
women.
So then you tell me, how can they sort of, kind of? Where's the jealousy start and end then?
I mean, I think the action figure thing is a good idea because there's a lot of merchandising, especially since everyone went crazy for Funko Pops for a decade.
Yep.
Look what's happening to the event we're covering. That thing is blowing up.
It's true.
The numbers, man. You guys just don't get it. You're complaining about AI, so be your own AI. Create.
Use AI to manipulate.
I mean, I have thought of having
saw
my
that one?
characters in action figures before.
Yes.
My sister changed it.
Like,
all of a sudden, I got people competing with me on the dolls. Now her sister's, mine's is better than yours.
Right, it was a doll of me.
Really? Really?
Yes, this is the one she came up with.
Oh yeah, that was like a TikTok trend at one point. And people were making dolls of themselves.
Versus the
Why
chibi.
can't we put? I found out that
real
you have to order 5,000 of them in order for a toy company to manufacture them.
Versus that one.
Yeah, you could just 3D print it yourself. All you need.
No,
is
first of all, they're two different things. That one is the chirpy,
The chibi, right.
and the other one is you. They're
Yes.
two different things.
They're funny though.
This is what I mean,
I
man.
think technically the chibi is a chibi of her, so it is her.
Yes, but her sister's saying that hers looks better than mine. Of course it is. That one's based on a picture.
Yeah.
The other one was based on a chippy.
That's
I feel
insanity.
Like this thing for the action figure, it should be the ones that looks like us, and for the chibi stuff, they should be in like figurines and something because everyone likes it when the small characters are like in a standable figure, like posing or something.
Oh, it's like an anime figurine.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like a
But
Nendoroid?
chibi. Huh?
Like a Nendoroid?
I was thinking like, what do you call it?
That's not bad. That's not bad what he
Like
just
Figma
said.
or
something like that. Yeah.
But the object of the game, don't miss the point, is that you're thinking about doing something different. Because in our business, it only lasts for 5 minutes. Then somebody's going to attempt to do it better and criticize it and whatever. It's the way it works. It's the way the business works. So you have to come up with a new idea and then don't stop. One idea doesn't make you Superman or Superwoman. You got to have multiple ideas. That's why I love the Spider-Man concept you did with the different images. When you had the 4, that was freaky, bro. 2 is okay, but 4? That was freaky all over the place.
The one you did on Monday with the knees was hilarious.
Are you talking about the thing I proved for you of like for the when you were like go watch Spider-Man Brand New Day and prepare for Doomsday Batman?
Yeah,
that one.
Go
see
that
the
was
movie.
the second one she mentioned.
By
the
the
one
way,
before me, that
thanks
was
to
so
you, that movie now has just grossed $1 billion.
Yeah, it surpassed Doomsday. Oh, not Doomsday. Endgame right now.
$1 billion.
That's honestly impressive. I think it goes to show you. I think, let's be honest. I think when it comes to like, even though like, I think the superhero trend is on its like way out. I think if there's gonna be like, in my opinion, if there's gonna be like 3 superheroes who are gonna like be be done to the end of time, who will always do well. I think the top 3 superheroes of all time are Batman, Superman, Spider-Man.
But they're always going to be. Those are icons. Now, do you guys remember a show called Get Smart?
Yeah, I remember Get Smart.
I know you do. Get Smart.
Familiar.
Well, that guy went to DeWitt Clinton High School. This is why I watched it. And they had something where he had a phone. Yes, a telephone shoe. Remember that? So the telephone shoe back in the day, a fake one, became a Christmas item. People bought this fake shoe and it turned into a phone. And people gave this as a Christmas gift.
Wait a minute, wasn't Get Smart? Wasn't that also the name of a movie?
They made a movie.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Let me see.
They made a movie.
Is it that one? I don't know if it's a police or a spy movie, but
He's a secret agent guy and he's fighting. But think about it. You come up with a concept, right? I mean, they got glasses now that tape. You put them on and you can tape
the
people.
Meta glasses.
That thing, the Meta thing, right? The Meta glasses, like for $400, was it?
Yeah,
But think how genius that is. Then they got phones now that you
that
can.
was like a spy movie concept.
And then
You
there are
used to
phones.
sell them in like spy websites. Like you could go on like websites and buy like fake like spy gear and.
Oh
they
my
had-
God! I have seen this movie with Steve
Carell.
Steve Carell.
But he's not the original.
No, he's not the original.
He's
Original
talking
came
about
out in the
But they got
80s.
phones now that you click on it to talk like a telephone, glasses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the TV show. Apparently, the original TV show. It was made by Mel Brooks.
Oh, that's right.
Remember the leg lamp?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas
Now, who
Story.
created from A Christmas Story? Was that where it originated was?
Yes.
And then became a Christmas gift. Have you ever seen the leg lamp,
Yeah, I have.
No.
Sal? It's literally a leg in a shoe with a lampshade.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
If you
Yeah.
go to St.
Right, with
Augustine,
stockings.
they have the leg lamp club. So you have to earn, your house has to be a certain year. You have to earn it, and then they give you a leg lamp, and you put it in your front window of your house or your B&B, whatever they call it.
Airbnb?
Yeah. And they give you a sign for the front of you are, and this is the reason why.
You're in the leg lamp club?
It's big business.
What's
It's
that,
multi-billion-dollar business. The leg lamp club.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But think about it. What sane thing sells? It's always a niche.
Gabe got a niche? You have a niche?
Don't tell him that. He ain't scratch.
Yeah?
I think it's a niche.
He says, yeah. What's your niche?
What's your niche? How to be on your phone sleeping.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, just curious, Gabe. Do you ever have your own creative outputs that you want to do or no? Like,
do you do any?
I mean, I don't have any like artistic skill or anything.
But don't you have funny videos?
I go, I have my own YouTube channel which I make stuff for. Or
I seen your YouTube channel.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
It's got some heavy metal in there, boy.
Yeah. Mo Lennox said 7 minutes ago that would be interesting.
Which one?
Probably the AI.
Yeah.
Not the AI, the 3D dolls.
3D
We should get a 3D printer, and I could print my dolls, and they're not creepy. I don't understand what the
all
word
gonna
creepy.
come to life.
I don't know what creepy means. Don't say that you're gonna
You've
scare
seen
them.
too much Toy Story.
To do that, you would.
Oh my
You would
God.
either need like somebody who knows how to use Blender, or you could go on a website that can do the.
I know how to use a blender.
No, like the software.
Do you know how to use it?
I know how to use Blender a little bit.
So then I know somebody.
Okay.
Alfonso's Blender.
You believe this? I gotta find somebody.
Fonzie's got Blender.
Fonzie, you know how to use it?
Well, technically, I have been taught to use 3D softwares. It's just that I'm a little bit of a beginner's at the moment.
So we started. You know, you started that piece, what I call the Roku copy. You started that, and we never finished it. We never did anything with it. It's great to have an idea, guys, but you have the egg. You gotta wait till it hatches. You gotta do something with it. Don't just stop. Keep doing more.
I mean, I was thinking of adding the chibis looking like they're talking.
There's an overlay on the remix that will do that, by the way.
We're gonna learn all of that today. Yeah, I think Jamie's last week is next week. So, if anything you guys want to put together with the chibis, we're gonna have to get them, file them, and then.
Yeah, she
put
said
it
that she
together.
could give us 1 day a week, though, so we should come back. Because she likes the concept, except that we have stopped. You gotta grow and go. You gotta keep going. You
Yeah,
gotta
let's
learn
make the
Blender.
chibis animate.
Yeah.
You know anybody who knows Blender?
I know Blender.
I have a blender.
What is
there's
it?
one thing-
Blender is a 3D. Blender is basically like the DaVinci Resolve of Maya. It's like
What's Maya?
Maya is like the industry standard 3D.
Don't-
software.
Yeah, that's the one that was hot.
So Blender is like the free. Blender is like a free open.
And you know how to do it?
Fun
I
fact.
know how to 3D model.
So what's you talking about?
Oh yeah, fun
Yeah,
fact.
I don't know how to animate.
Oh wait,
You don't.
fun fact. I think the one. I think the best picture or winner of I forgot if it was of 2023 or 2024. I forgot which year, but the winner was literally literally just an animated movie from I think from Lithuania, just done by one guy. It was an animated movie done entirely in Blender,
Oh,
and that
was
won
it
the
about
Oscar
the
for
cat?
best animated film.
Well, Odyssey was done in iPic or
IMAX.
IMAX. The whole thing was done in IMAX.
What
Does
they
anybody know
do?
what film I'm talking about?
You could stretch it out
Are
and
you
make it
talking about
big.
the film with the cat, Abdullah?
Yes, the film with the cat.
Yeah.
That was done entirely in Blender. That won an Oscar.
So let me ask you, when they do these shows, like I've seen people on the ship, and they're like people, but they're cartoonish. Is that Blender?
That's probably Maya.
That's Maya?
Yeah, it's Maya.
I always wanted to do something like that. That's amazing.
What
I
they
have
have-
been taught Maya. I also learned a little bit from 3D Substance, another software.
So you know how to do it. You just never tried.
Yeah, I mean, they did say to practice during the summer.
So why don't we do it?
I guess
Let's make a movie.
How did they do the Odyssey sets? Were those all CGI?
Yeah, I think some of them were practical, and then some of them were probably in nuke. That's the other industry standard for compositing.
Oh, look at you CGIing. Wow, I'm impressed.
But you can composite with DaVinci. You just have to use the DaVinci Fusion.
So why don't you use it?
So what was
I've
all
never
of that?
done compositing.
Was a lot of that
I've only
green
done
screen?
Maya.
Compositing is when you like overlay stuff over.
Do you think a lot of that was green
right?
screen in the Odyssey?
No, they should just tell you what it is.
No,
Yeah.
compositing is
But
when
how
you,
do they
like,
do that? How do is it the background and you overlay the? So where are the actors? So say they're
They went
on
to
this
an
great
actual
boat,
place.
right?
Yeah,
And they're
they
doing.
went to a physical location, but like there is some stuff that is like a 3D overlay.
Like the whirlpool would be the overlay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but they also, if you look, TikTok puts all these back ends where they have all these sets and people are dressed in green so that they don't show up holding the bucket of water and all that. It is so cool the way they do it in multiple pieces.
I don't know. My social media only has ads. I don't know about your social medias, but mine only has ads.
Yes,
Ads.
YouTube
Ads.
is infested with ads. I used to have an ad blocker on YouTube, but then YouTube had this new stupid policy where like if you put ad block, if you do not remove the ad blocker, we will permanently bar you access from YouTube.
That
but I
isn't
spend
true.
a
I have an
month
ad
not to
blocker.
have ads on my YouTube is insane.
Yeah, I took about YouTube
So you have to pay
Premium.
for YouTube Premium.
Yep.
I hate the fact that YouTube goes out of its way to like, stop people from using ad blockers.
But the only way I can use my workout apps is to pay for premium. Otherwise, you're in the middle of a set and you get an ad, and then you go again. And you can't work out like that.
That's
I miss
because
the
you
old YouTube. They need to like.
you can't because you're paying YouTubers.
So I'm paying for no ads so I can work out. But again, that's cheaper than
That's
a gym membership.
ridiculous.
But
Just-
it's cheaper than a gym
No.
membership, so
Are you
it's worth
talking
it.
about like music, like you listening to music while you work out? Are you talking about that?
No, like you can watch trainers and do different.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a
that.
million places to get that kind of workout for free.
I get it for free. I just pay for no ads.
Okay, when it comes
That's
to
not for free.
You want to know a way how to save money? Here's the thing, Vo. Don't use Spotify. Spotify's kind of a terrible company. If you want to listen to music, just download.
Spotify is not a terrible company. Don't say
No, the
that.
guy literally has investments. The CEO of like Spotify. They actually have like investments into like arms companies. So like
Those are accusations.
Okay, on that note, we're gonna wrap up the show. I think we're gonna put a
be free.
we're gonna put a disclaimer on for anything that does not belong
You're
to
not
us.
held responsible for the content of the show.
All right, and it makes her see. They finally laugh. All right, more to come. Have a great morning, everyone. Wait till you see the doll 3D printer with Freddie. Oh my gosh, we'll see you later.
Don't be late. Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.